brake in neutral. Yeah, meter free. Okay, so what are we up to, you might ask? So what we want to do is we want to get that clutch better, okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to do this maneuver, which I don't think we've done before. So turn about there. Have we done this before now?
I think we actually might have done it
do
once.
actually.
Yeah, I
we
practiced it with my dad.
We did it in Leeds.
Yeah, in the estate. Like
Okay.
twice, yeah.
Grand. So we're going to do it again, yeah?
Okay.
So you know what we have to do.
Yeah.
So we're just using our clutch here, okay? And we want to go across, reverse back and drive out. But again, what I'm trying to show you here is you know how to use the clutch doing this.
Yeah.
You keep it nice and slow. So what you're trying to do is combine that clutch control when you're taking off
Yeah.
in general. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So even when you were moving away back there with the gas on, you can still use that clutch control to drive you away.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we're not going to use any gas using this, but if you're just taking off in a normal start, you can push the accelerator, but you can keep control of that clutch the way you're going to do it here. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a shot then.
Okay, so I don't start in reverse yet, I just...
No, so you're going first and you're going across there
Yeah.
to the right hand side.
So will I turn my wheel fully that way before I...
So when you turn the wheel fully, they call that dry steering, yeah?
Yeah.
So dry steering is probably a little bit less helpful. Dry steering means that you're steering the wheel, moving the wheels in a dry patch basically, which means you can be wear and tear on the tyre at that point.
Yeah.
So when the tyre moves, you're getting a bit more back. Each bit of tyre is only there for a second, if you get me.
Okay.
When it's moving and turning. So when it moves and turns, it can damage the tyre a little bit, but also if you've locked it right up, you're not 100% clear where it goes.
Yeah.
So when you start off, you're kind of having to guess where it's going to head straight away. Do you get me? Now if you need to dry steer, it's not the end of the world. It's still acceptable, and it would be acceptable on your test, but the better practice is to not dry steer.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a shot then. So get your bike point first so it doesn't roll back. Don't need any gas.
So just literally with the
Yeah,
clutch.
have your brake covered, so cover your brake. That's it. There, that'll do.
Okay.
Now drop the handbrake. Now the trick here is to keep the car slow and the steering quick.
Okay.
So a little bit more bite and now lock it. Yeah, easy with the clutch now. Yeah, bit more. That's it. That's exactly it.
I stop.
Now a bit more. Go on. Push it in. Go on, a bit more. That'll do. Yeah.
Okay.
Now stick on the handbrake. It'll stop us from rolling here.
Yeah.
You don't have to use the handbrake. You can use your foot brake if you want, but in this case I would, because there's a bit of a fall there. Yeah.
Okay.
So into reverse then. Yeah.
That's reverse, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm turning it this way.
Yeah. So again, get the bike, cover the brake again. So if anything ever goes wrong, just force that brake in. Get your bike point in. There. Now, have some awareness of behind you at this point. So maybe even look out there, yeah. So now, you're holding that. Drop the handbrake off. Yeah, and then steer it this way. Lots of steering. Lots of steering. Push the clutch in if it goes too fast. Good. Have a look there where the curb is. Good. Bit more space there. Bit more bite. Yeah. Beautiful. Bit more. That'll do. Yeah.
Brake in.
Yeah. Perfect. Handbrake again. Back into one. Very good. Hit the bike point again. You're going to probably have to go across and back again.
Yeah.
Because it's quite narrow here. There. Easy. Hold on. Wait. Take the handbrake off. Yeah. And now lock the wheel. Lock the wheel. Lock the wheel. Good. Nice control of the clutch. Well done. Stop again. Beautiful. Very tight this one. I did this on purpose though. Handbrake on. Into reverse. Good. Get the bike point in again. Beautiful. Drop the handbrake, remember. Cover the brake, yeah. And steer, control the clutch. Bit more movement, yeah. Excellent. 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 Beautiful. That'll do.
Oh shit.
It's alright.
What's I do
It's
there?
just the curb.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
Handbrake.
handbrake again, yeah, if you want. Back into one again. Should make it this time, might not though, let's see. Do a bit of dry steering there, actually, go on. Lock it up there. So we make it this time, yeah?
like
Then-
that.
Yeah, yeah. So dry steering is
5 point
basically,
and then clutch or handbrake, yeah.
yeah.
It's handbrake.
No, down. That's it, yeah. That makes sense?
Yeah.
You alright with the handbrake?
Yeah.
Good. Now just stop here again then. Straighten it up and stop. Straighten it up, straighten it up.
Is that
Straighten
straight
it
enough?
up, yeah. And stop, that'll do me. Okay, handbrake and neutral. Yeah, feeler free, job done. Well done. Now, so, if you can control the car in that small space the way you're doing it, which is really good, if you transfer that into when you're taking off now, controlling the car taking off, even though you're listening to the revs, what's happening is the revs are making you freak out a bit.
Yeah.
So you're hearing the revs and you're going, oh god, and you're panicking a little bit. Doesn't, you can have a mountain of revs there. If you keep control of that clutch, it'll be bang on.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yeah. So it's just clutch control, like.
Exactly. It's still, even when you're taking off in the car, you're still using clutch control.
Yeah.
You're just letting it go a little bit more
Okay.
because you want to take off. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Any questions there?
No, I think I just like need to keep trying to remember that, because then when it comes to it, like I just take off, like I don't think about the clutch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're freaking out a bit.
Yeah.
So think about that. You have that. That's how you control the clutch. In the small space there, that's how you control the clutch.
Yeah.
When your car is taking off, just because you add a little bit of gas on, doesn't mean that you can't control that clutch the same way and take the car off the exact way you want to.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so try and mash the two of them together now.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is you're mashing that turnabout, the clutch control in the turnabout, with when you're taking off. And you'll
Okay.
get a perfect start then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go then. So we're going to go out to the left then, yeah?
Yeah.
Indicate there as well, sure. Yeah.
So like, is that too slow to come off the clutch, or?
No. No. Perfect. Perfect. Again, you need to put two and two together there as well.
Yeah.
So how you're using the clutch is determining how fast the car goes off.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of people think it's the accelerator determining.
Yeah, that's kind of my initial thing, is just to like put the accelerator down.
Yeah, everybody thinks the
Yeah.
accelerator drives the car off fast. It's the clutch. We'll go left here then. We'll have to stop here as well. Follow in, let it tucked in, and stop. Good. Beautiful. Yeah,
And
stick
then
on,
twist
yeah,
it
stick
out.
on the handbrake in case it rolls. Yeah, revs and bite. Control your clutch then, yeah?
Yeah.
So keep your revs like that, perfect. And then just control your clutch like you do. Yeah. Control your clutch, control your clutch, control your clutch. And if you need to do it slow for a bit, just do it
Yeah.
slow. And as you get more confident with that,
Yeah.
it'll build up. Don't try and rush yourself. See the difference?
Yeah, it's a lot easier. Like,
Way better.
it's
yeah.
easier to control the car, like.
Exactly. And that's what it's all about. Gonna go left then at the top. Okay, so up to the line. If you can, tuck into the left as well.
Wait,
Nice.
what line? Just like the
First one here,
pedestrian,
yeah.
okay. Is that okay?
Yeah. Vision is excellent there from our left, or from our right, so that's the most important thing.
And first gear, so bite.
Yeah, excellent. Revs, bite point, and control again. So you need loads of control here because it's steep and it's a turn. Do you understand
Yeah.
that? So you can do it easy. If you could do it with them where we did with them trees, this is simple. Once you keep control of the clutch. So there's a bit of traffic coming. So we'll allow them go by. Don't rush yourself. Don't worry. Okay, after him you should be good. Check this way just in case. All clear. Get the bite though.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you didn't get the bite there.
Okay, so.
Get the bite first so you don't roll back. Get your bite. Go on. There. Now control it. Drop the handbrake.
Let go.
Yeah. control the clutch though. There you go, beautiful. Big difference. Mind the curb, good, beautiful, well done. Second gear, nice. That's a very difficult
Yeah, it's just stressful
junction, but you did it well.
Yeah.
The only thing you didn't do was get the bite at the beginning
Yeah.
and you took the handbrake off. It's going to roll then.
Yeah.
That's going to be scary. But you'll get that, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, a few weeks ago you looked at that junction and went, oh my god, I'll never be able to get out there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And now there you are getting out, only making a tiny mistake.
Yeah.
If you can do that junction, you can do any junction. Okay, we're going straight down at the traffic lights. This first line.
Yeah.
Clutch.
Here?
Oh, the one before that.
The one before it.
Yeah, you've cut out there, so get yourself ready. Handbrake, clutch in and start the engine. Good, first gear. Yeah, well done. So, the one that's just here, if you get me.
Oh, okay.
It's normally the first line we come to, the rest
Yeah.
will be pedestrian lines and stuff. It's always the thicker of the white lines. Yeah? Yeah, control the clutch now. Control the clutch. Don't worry about the speed of it.
Yeah.
For the moment, we're not worried about the speed.
Yeah.
If we can nail that clutch control taken off,
Hang on a second.
yeah, absolutely. And then when you're changing gear,
I took it off too quick there.
yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Clutch control with it, and it'll be nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Third gear then again.
So it's just straight up.
Yeah, good.
That was too quick again.
You gotta control the clutch again. Again, you're thinking about other things, so
Yeah.
you're not paying attention. And again, your feet when you're changing gear, your concentration.
Yeah.
You're obviously looking ahead. There's a car pulling out with not very good observation. You've got to go right at these traffic lights. So
Right, so
mirrors the
right.
signal, yeah. Follow in, use your brake there. Look at this lunatic. Wrong side of the road, look. So just ease off.
They just.
So we'll just stop here for a sec. So brake, clutch. So they're on the wrong side of the road. Not very good. That's okay, buddy. Just be careful. Okay, so clutch in again, into first gear. Revs and bite. And handbrake off. Yeah, he's going to be famous later on. And stop the first line. Yeah,
Okay.
good. Perfecto. Handbrake, you're still in first, you're good. Don't be fighting with that handbrake. What's going on with you on the handbrake
I
today?
don't know.
So, see what happens sometimes? People make mistakes.
Yeah.
So it's coming around that corner there, so we can move up to the centre there. We have our full light.
So when I take my handbrake off.
Yeah, up to the centre. You have your
Yeah.
bite, so get your handbrake down. I don't know what's going on with the handbrake today.
Yeah. I just.
And you're clear to go now because there's
Okay.
nobody coming, yeah? So yeah, down you go. All good, don't rush. Very nice. Yeah, off you go. Pick up your speed a little and into two then, yeah? So we always have to be aware. Just because
Yeah.
everything is green and everything is good, there's a car on the wrong side of the road there.
Yeah, like.
Scared the life out of you. If you're
I
not
wonder how he ended up on the wrong side of the road.
not paying attention.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a rented car, you know, maybe he's over here on
Yeah.
holidays. Yeah, I would imagine that person is used to driving on the other side of the
Yeah,
road, and that's what
probably.
happened there. He's going to be famous later on though. Okay, third gear then. Good.
Still a bit.
It's alright. It's okay. Rome wasn't built in a day. I don't know what's going on with you on the handbrake this morning though.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just because I haven't like properly used it like when I've taken off in a while. Because I'm just kind of practicing with my dad still.
Yeah, I know
It's
what
like
you
when you're actually in the moment and you need to do it quick. I'm like, wait, what?
mean. Yeah, again, when you are practicing in a quiet area,
Yeah,
then,
like it's just
and then here it's totally different ball game.
so different.
Okay, traffic lights are going on straight. Ease off for the cyclists there, just a little bit. In case they fall off, do you get me?
Yeah.
So they're clear now, we're happy. Junction is clear, we're checking both sides, it's all good, yeah? So what's the green light being?
Proceed if it's safe to do so.
Excellent, well done. So how do we know it's safe? We have a little glance and we make sure that it's all clear. Okay, traffic lights coming up, then we're going to go to the left at them, yeah?
Okay.
So mirrors and signal, positioning, speed, slowing down, gear back to 2, yeah, clutch back up gently, up and hold, control it, bit more,
Should I be braking as well?
yeah, steer as well, yeah, off the brake you're clear there, nice, clutch was good, clutch was very good, it was seamless, did you feel it?
Yeah, it was a lot easier. Like
No jumping,
yeah, it's just a lot easier to control the car. Like
exactly, when it's smooth,
Yeah.
when everything is smooth and when everything is gentle, you'll feel better. Now next gear, yeah, don't be afraid to go up them gears even
Yeah.
without me telling you. 2000 revs, start thinking about pushing them up,
yeah.
whatever gear
Wait,
it
so
is.
it should be in between 2 and 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
in every gear. That makes sense?
Yeah. So like third gear for 50 is like right.
Yeah. 30. What revs are you at there?
I'm just in between 2 and 3.
Yeah, so you could go to 4 along here,
Okay.
but you're going to slow down a little bit
Yeah.
now, so probably alright, yeah. Good. Yeah, bit of a hill, a
You would
lot
think
going
that was a
on.
hill. Like.
Exactly. Hills play more of a part to driving than people realise, because the car speeds
Like I
up
was just picking up speed there, like
naturally,
something, yeah.
exactly. So coming down hills can speed you up naturally.
Yeah.
Going up hills can be weird as well, because you have to put more accelerator on. You're wondering what's going on. You're wondering why things are changing, but it's hills. It's the gradient on the roads. Now traffic cam is ahead. Low big signposts to tell us there's traffic lights and there's ramps. So obviously it's a little bit busy and a little bit dangerous here, so our speed should reflect that, which it does. We're down in 30 k's along here, that's fine.
Should I still be going at 50 or is
No,
like okay.
no. So
But there's no set speed limit, is there?
no, so you're adjusting the speed to the road condition.
Yeah.
The speed limit is 50 along here, but it's not a target to get to 50 and drive along at 50. You gotta adjust to the road conditions. Cyclist then again, I think that might be the same
Yeah,
cyclist, because we did a loop now. Just ease off a little bit. Use your brake a little bit, yeah. Keep your distance. And we might drop a gear there as well.
Just seconds.
Yeah, down to 2, yeah, because you're down at 20 k's there. Clutch back up gently again. Yeah, cyclist is all good. And we're following the road around to the right, yeah.
So I
Don't need to indicate
okay.
because it's actually I would there.
I'm just going now, yeah?
Yeah, because this is
Right
the
away,
main
yeah.
road flowing through.
Yeah.
There's a stop sign over there.
Okay.
Now there was roadworks here last week. I'm not sure if they're still
they
here.
are, yeah.
Okay, so we got to go straight here. That's fine. Ease off again. Yeah, mind your curb there. Yeah, good. Take it a little bit slower even. Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. Well done.
And into third gear.
Yep. That's it. If you change it 2,000 revs, you're saving more fuel. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Rather than 3,000 revs, you're going to be using more fuel. Somewhere in between 2 and 3 is still quite economical. But made a mistake, so we're gonna have to straight through, is it?
Yeah, it's like right here. Do I need to indicate here?
Yeah, and be careful as well. Now, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop you there because we're not sure. Okay, so I'm braking first. Not sure where that car was going, so we don't need to take a risk.
So I need to go.
Yeah. Into first, into first. Yeah, revs and buy. That's on again, so you need that on. Need that off. Get your revs and your buy first though. Yeah, good. Drop your handbrake. Off you go. Watch that car. Check your mirrors to see. And the cat as well. Come on, cat, get out of the way. Don't want to get run over, cat. Good. Loads going on there. Good. Round you come this way, you reckon it's it? Oh yeah, see the exit there. Shouldn't really be cutting through people's estates, but it is what it is.
And indicate here?
Yeah, it's a bit of a maze in here. The reason I stopped us at that junction back there was because we weren't sure. There was no indicator on that black car. We weren't sure, so if he was going that way, he should have been indicating, but with no indicator on that means he's going straight left here then, yeah?
So I stop at the line, yeah?
Yeah, indicate left as well. Check your mirrors as well. You see the way that black car overtook us at the last junction? That's why it's important to check our mirrors and know what's going on.
That's first, yeah.
Yeah. Heads and bites. Checking both sides. Thoroughly. Big tractor because we're in the countryside. Okay, so have you got your bite there? Yeah, get a little bit more. Handbrake off.
Handbrake off?
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit more bite. Okay, maybe not.
Push the clutch
Yeah, clutch in and brake again. Put the handbrake back on again. Quite tricky to see here. Okay, revs again and bite. Should be alright.
I didn't even need to change that.
No. Try anyway. You're good to go there now at the minute. Then it could change, so keep checking. Keep checking. Yeah, round we go, we're all good. Control the clutch. Good, don't be extra revving. Do you hear that rifle?
Yeah, it's just going down like.
Yeah, so you hear it revving extra. Just keep that steady.
Okay.
Once you've a bit there, you're giving it that enough pull to drag itself off.
Yeah.
But you don't have to force it too much. You can give it a little bit alright, but as it moves off, but it's getting that correct balance of holding the clutch at the right spot and feeding the gas at the right amount.
Yeah.
That's the tricky part, as we say. Okay, traffic lights, we're gonna go right.
Okay, so should I move into the right a bit?
Just a little bit. Don't forget to stop though.
And
handbraking first. Revs and bite, off we go. Yeah. 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 Yeah, go on. Don't worry about that. Yeah, you're just revving it. If you over rev it, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It just sounds a little bit bad, but it's not the end of the world. Second gear.
Like I'm second gear.
Yeah, yeah, because it's screaming at you there. Clutch back up again. Yeah.
And brake.
And brake.
At the first line or the second line?
First line.
Okay. Handbrake. Clutch, handbrake.
There you go. Green light. Yeah. Yeah. Lovely. Yeah, them starts are super now. Yeah.
Yeah, that actually made a big difference with the clutch like earlier doing that.
Second gear. Yeah, on we go. Good. Now, if you can just get a little bit more control of the accelerator when you're taking off and not let it freak you out, not over rev it.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I don't know why that's just my initial thing to do, is just to put my foot on the accelerator, like that's gonna make the car go or something.
Anxiousness.
Yeah.
That's what everybody does. When you change your gear as well, up to the bite, hold it a little bit better at that point. Feed it off, hold it and feed it off gently. Kind of a bit of, you're changing your technique.
Yeah.
So the technique now, you have it. You just got to transfer that to every gear. Fourth gear then again.
So that's
straight down, then you're in 3. Good. Perfect. Again.
So that's
straight down, then you're in 3. Good. Perfect. come back to haunt us again.
It's definitely the same.
Same one, yeah. Now, road less importance. That signpost tells us coming up from the right, so keep an eye on that. Now start to ease off now for the cyclist, yeah. Use your brake a little bit even.
Like I'll change gear or
Use your brake first, get us down. Indicate pass then.
now?
So, yeah, so
Indicate
you want to
to the
tell,
right?
yeah, indicate to the right.
Yeah.
Drop your gear there to 3, I'd say. Yeah, good. Clutch back up. Good.
I brake
And
it?
go. No, go. Out you go.
Okay.
Power then. Don't go out too far, but give a
Yeah.
little bit of space. And away we go. Good. Cancel the indication. Check your mirror here, make sure you didn't kill her. It's all good. Happy days. Make sense?
Yeah.
So make sure you prepare early.
Yeah.
Don't leave it and be up on top of them and then have the jam on. There's no issue there. It was nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Ideally, we're going straight here.
Okay.
Ideally, you're leaving a big distance from them, but in that case,
Yeah.
there's cars coming on the other side of the road very quickly, so we have to be smart. Brake and clutch in. You want to be able to see the bottom of his tires. Beautiful. That's it. Handbrake. First gear. Revs and bite. Yeah, second gear. Good.
And third gear?
Yeah.
I just like slow down when I change gears.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Fourth gear. It's okay. You're trying to get that seesaw effect
Yeah.
with your feet, and it'll come. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to do it a few hundred times before you
Yeah.
feel happy. Now I have it. Now I know what it is. Just getting that correct seesaw up,
Yeah.
hold at the bite on the accelerator. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That takes time. Don't be over worrying about if it's a bit jumpy or a bit revvy. It'll come. Try your best to get it. Don't wreck your head about it.
Yeah.
What's the speed limit along here?
60.
Good. Okay, yellow sign tells us there's a road of less importance coming out there on our left hand side. Speed limit's coming down to 50. Your speed's a bit high there.
So brake.
Yeah. Good. Keep an eye on the dog. He looks like he's on a leash, so we should be okay. Again, anything that can be erratic, like dogs or kids, anything that's a little bit more dangerous, we should pay more attention to. Now, we know that there's some nasty ramps up here.
Yeah.
So start to ease off. Probably drop the 3 there now. Yeah, because your speed is reduced already, so you're good. Clutch back up. Yeah, probably as you get nearer to it, then you're going to come back to 2 because we slowed down. We're down at 30k, so we're good for 2. Gently with the clutch again, remember. Try and get over these as smoothly as possible, but they're very rough, these ones. They're not nice. They're not good for the car. and go, oh, she's coming down here, and pull out in front of you. You seen it? Perfect example from it earlier on.
Yeah.
White car on the wrong side of the road at a traffic light junction.
That's third gear there, yeah.
Yeah. We always have to expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
And we always have to plan for the worst case scenario. If we take anything for granted, we're in trouble. And that's every day, no matter how experienced you are.
Yeah.
Never drop your guard.
Speed limit here is 50, is it? Or 60?
60 actually along here. It's going to come down to 50. Now there's a guy behind, I reckon he's about to overtake you.
So I said out
Just a little bit because he's being a bit crazy. Continuous white line, as you can see.
Yeah.
So wrong thing to do. At a junction, wrong thing to do. Now 50 zone here, there's the signs. So again, see the way the trees are covering that.
Yeah.
This time of the year, signs are covered over all over the place. Now, lots of sharp turn signs. So slowing down there. You're coming downhill as well, see it?
Yeah.
Use your brake there. Use your brake, get that speed out. Down to 2 as well. Keep on the brake. Yeah, keep on the brake. Clutch back up gently, keep on the brake. Yeah, off your brake now. Clutch up though. Yeah, a little bit rocky. That'll do us though. Good. Once we're under control, we're happy. You could go to 3 and back to 2, but I'd say probably leave it for the moment just because you're. Yeah, use your brake then again. Tells us to be slow. Follow around. Expect the unexpected around the corner, like stop traffic, so speed here is excellent for that. Back in to our left, keep in at the bus stop here. That's it. Nothing here, so we're happy. Yeah, it was a very blind corner. We can come flying around there too quick. See it all the time. Going straight on at the traffic lights. Traffic lights are green. Pedestrian steps out. Steps back in. Off for the guy turning, and the traffic light
So
has
I need to
changed.
stop here now.
Exactly. There's no space for the car on the other side of that yellow box, yeah? So we have to stay on this side. That guy's gone into the yellow box, but he's entitled to because he's gaining access a little. Off you go. Yeah, you have right away over. Oh, she's alright. Second gear. Chevron board tells us it's a very sharp turn. That's what that black and white board is. Traffic lights are red. Braking clutch. Yeah, so your observation could have been better there.
Yeah.
First gear. Don't be, as you're coming to a turn there, don't be afraid to look around the bend.
Yeah.
Them traffic lights are very badly placed. Someone's going to get hurt there, I would imagine, at some point. Because, yeah, get your bike. Go on, don't worry about the revs. Yeah. Let's rock on. Good.
Am I in first gear now? So
Yeah,
I'm second.
gear, yeah. Good. Yeah, you're being too nice with your feet when you're changing gear.
Yeah.
Let it flow. Muscle memory should be there now.
Yeah.
So let it flow. Putting your brain in the way of your leg.
Yeah.
Third gear. Let it flow now. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. There you go.
Okay.
A bit better. Yeah, he's alright.
It's parked.
No, it's not parked. Just trying to get out of the gate. Stay in this lane then.
So this lane here.
Yeah, the lane that you're in. Yeah, because we're going on straight up here. We don't need to get dragged in there to the left. The left lane is for turning left. The car on the left is fine, pulling out. And on straight we've got a yellow sign to tell us it's a crossroad junction, but it's traffic light controlled, so we're okay. And we're gonna go to the left then at the traffic lights. There's the signal. Use your brake. Keep coming up and full stop at the line. Okay, handbrake first. Revs and bike. Let's go. Yeah, revs and bike. Handbrake off. Off we go. Yeah. Yeah. Go on, don't be afraid of it. Go on. That's it. Yeah. down and come back to 2. Slow down, use your brake though. Yeah, now back to 2.
When I'm changing gear, like,
Back up and
am I, when I'm taking my foot off the
watch.
clutch, am I
Hold, now release.
am I
See?
able to like have my foot on the accelerator when I'm doing that as well?
Going up gear.
Yeah, like when I'm taking my foot off the clutch
Yeah.
after changing gear. Okay.
Yeah. You're trying to get that seesaw effect. Ease off then as you're approaching. She's going to pull out. Keep an eye on pedestrians. We're clear to continue. Car on the right hand side of the road. All good. Third gear. Yeah. Bit of a weird bend. Now I know that there is some roadworks coming up around the bend here because I was here earlier on, so be careful as you're approaching. Ease off, use your brake there. I think we're being stopped. Drop your gear down to 2 so that we can drive on. Clutch back up gently. And our ring is cutting me gear stick. There we go, yeah.
Am I in second gear
Yeah.
now? Okay.
Probably should be in 3 though.
Yeah, I'll change. I'll change now.
No, there's another ramp here then. So just wait for a second. Don't go too fast. Really, when you're getting, you should be going 3 and back to 2. 3 and back to 2.
Okay.
Okay, pick up then. Yeah. That's 1. Yeah. Again, it's quite rough.
Yeah.
And see the way you have your ring on there.
The ring.
Yeah, it's marking there. You see.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And that's okay, but that says you're using an awful lot of force.
Yeah.
Means you're it's telling me that you're gripping very hard when you're doing that
Yeah.
and forcing it then. So try and relax that grip a bit
Yeah.
and relax that and it'll help you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go left then. Let's turn it around now. So where's the signal? Position, speed, slow down. Get that speed out. Get that speed out. Back to 2 then. Good. Clutch back up. Get ready to stop. Do we need to?
No.
No, off the brake, he's gone, back on gas, beautiful, keep into the left lane, and we're going to swap into the right lane if we can, indicate right, yeah,
Yeah.
watch there, he's going to go for it, he's going to let you change your gear,
To third.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
And what's the speed limit for her? Is it?
I think it's 60. Okay, so we're going straight on at the roundabout, so back into this left lane as it opens.
Yep,
Yeah,
okay.
indicate now. Ease off, use your brake, back to 2. Yeah, cancel that.
Yeah.
Push back up, and you got
I'll just stop here.
maybe alright there.
Will I?
Oops, cut out.
There you
Okay.
go.
Handbrake, clutch in, start the engine. First gear, revs and bite. Check that we're safe. Off you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Don't be afraid of it.
In
Lovely.
this
Right.
outside lane here.
Yeah. Second gear, nice start. Yeah, get that gear change, let it flow. Nice. Third gear. Good. I'm gonna try and keep them revs down a bit more. They're
Yeah.
going too high. You're letting them go too high in each gear. So you want to be changing gears sooner. Okay, mirrors and signal. Keep an eye on your side mirror there. Both sides really. Beautiful. Still in the 60 zone. That's
I'll just
alright.
cancel myself
No,
out.
there you go. And 4th gear, yeah. Good. Good. Very nice. Okay, roundabout coming up then, we are going to go to the left at it.
Okay,
So mirrors and signal. Position's good. Speed, slow it down. Deal with your speed, deal with your speed, deal with your speed. Change your gear down now because you've dealt with the speed down 2, yeah?
yeah.
Good, clutch back up, get ready to stop. Get ready to stop. Do you need to?
No.
Lucky. 'Cause your speed's a bit high.
Yeah.
Your clutch isn't up yet. Bit messy.
Yeah.
So you need to come up there with more caution.
Mm.
You need to get the clutch up earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, third
Straight
gear.
in.
Yeah. Just gonna go on straight. So a little bit more time left. Do a little lap of honour. Want you to get as much drive time as possible. Ease off at the junction.
It's Paris. That's fine.
Yeah. Ease off again. 50 k's along here as well. You're just at 50. That's good. This ramp here is a bit rocky.
Yeah.
Use your brake. Slow down for it. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Very nice. Okay, traffic lights coming up then. We are going to go to the right at the behind the curb there. Oops, that's a little bit close. Mirrors and
indicate, yeah.
signal, yeah. Position, speed, slow it down, get that speed out. Don't go into the hatch markings if you can. You have already, okay, we'll leave you at it. Stay at the line here. Clutch in. Handbrake. First gear. Revs and bite. Okay, you can move up now.
So handbrake off.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
go. Yeah, you're clear to go because the road is clear.
Okay.
So off you go.
Am I still clear to go?
Yeah, because you've got to clear the junction now because we're in the junction. Round you go. What's going on with that right foot? Yeah, straighten it up. Keep control of them feet.
Yeah.
They're your feet.
Yeah.
Second gear then. Good. Okay. Take your time now. Smooth now. Try not to build the speed up too much, won't it?
So is it 30 here?
No, I think it's still 50.
Oh, okay.
It's 50. I need you to go a little bit smoother with the build up of speed. It feels a little bit rushed. We do want to get up to the speed limit, but I just feel that there needs to be a little bit more control on
Yeah.
the build up. It feels to me as if you're
It's just quite quick.
yeah. It wants to be nice and smooth and gradual
Yeah.
build up. We do want to get up there and we do want to get to the speed limit, but to me it feels like you're in Mondello and you're trying to get going.
Yeah.
And also maybe you're trying to get to the end of the lesson because you want to get it done and you've had, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're trying to, alright, get this done now and it'll be over.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of fall into it and relax
Yeah.
and take your time with it, if you get me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm trying to pick up on what it feels like, and it feels different to how I pick up speed. So
I think I just pressed my foot on it too much, like,
maybe,
and I kind of third gear.
yeah,
I like I can't keep at the same speed, like it's always changing.
yeah, maybe your foot's a bit high on the accelerator. Move it down slightly. Okay, we're gonna go left at the top. Then mirrors the signal. Get the speed out now. Get the speed out. I think it's a stop sign here.
Yeah.
It is. So you're looking for the line. up onto the ramp there, off the brake. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to mess around with the brakes then. Yeah, nice and easy. Yeah, revs and bite. Control the clutch, handbrake
Nice,
off.
yeah.
Yeah, coming. Control your clutch, don't worry about your revs, just keep them steady. Yeah. 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 Good. That'll do me. Nice and smooth with that gear stick, yeah?
Yeah.
Get that grip.
Am I just holding it too tight, or am I
think
moving
so,
it
yeah.
too?
Yeah, both.
Okay.
Third gear. You're holding it too tight and you're forced it.
Yeah.
As if it's a big chunk, lumpy thing that you have to
Yeah.
squash it into something. You don't, it flows in. That means that arm is very tense, which says that whole side of your body is too tense. And again,
Yeah.
the speed here, I'm a little bit concerned about.
It's too fast.
Yeah. Use your brake then. Keep it to the left. And brake and clutch. Good. Yeah.
So I'm looking at the light completely ahead of me there, at the very end.
No, these two. And then this is one junction and that's another one. So, do you get me?
Yeah.
So this is for the entrance there, and then this is for the road here. Second gear. Yeah.
Second gear still.
We're going left. Indicate left. No.
So
Handbrake, first gear. Okay, off you go. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Check to your right. Yeah, lovely start. Lovely start. And two. Yeah, a bit of a war going on there with you and the gear stick again.
yeah, I felt it there actually.
Bit of difference.
Yeah.
Now try it. Go to third. Now smooth. Easy, easy, easy. There you go.
I actually
Perfect.
think it's mainly when I'm going into second gear I do it.
Yeah, so
I like refit around.
yeah, you're probably just a bit
Yeah.
more anxious going from first to second, but take your time. Do you feel that start back there?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that was the clutch that like I didn't even really accelerate much at all.
Exactly. You just had a little bit of acceleration. Now he's turning, so be careful. Okay, he's cleared, so we're happy. Nice. You slowed down. You reacted to it. He
Yeah.
cleared. Happy days. Could you stop easy if you didn't? Yes.
Yeah.
That's the aim. He's off. Good. Good. Again, it's about focusing the mind.
Yeah.
And we're working on that as well in the background. That's what's going on, you know. Concentration takes time to build up. Focus takes time to build up. So what I'm doing is I'm pointing these bits and pieces out for you, and then that's focus in your mind. And you're trying to focus for longer all the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Ease off. The bike lane there has a broken white line, so it's okay to be in and out of it, yeah?
These lights are okay.
Okay, careful. Just ease off a little for that car. Yeah, I knew he was going to do it, see?
Yeah.
So you'll often hear people saying, I knew he was going to do that. Now that cycle lane is a continuous line, so we wouldn't drive in it. Now these cyclists have decided not to use the cycle lane. So we provide cycle lanes for cyclists, and cyclists don't use them, they get in the way. And when they go in double file like this, it makes it even harder for us. So we can't really see clear around that bend, so we're not going to do anything at the minute. Our entrance is coming up on the right hand side anyway, so we might take our time. Okay, so getting ready for the entrance. Just ease back a little. And so mirrors and signal to your right side.
Yeah.
Position is fine. Speed, then you are slowing down. Bring it back to 2 for the turn. Traffic coming towards us has right away. Clutch back up as well, so you're under control. Use your brake a little bit more to try and
Can I stop?
you're gonna have to now, yeah. So again, first gear, revs the bike, off you go. Do it without the handbrake and see what happens. Control your clutch, just have a look at that right mirror, make sure no one's overtaking you there. Beautiful.
Is that a bit fast there?
A little bit. I think you could have controlled it better. But that's your first time turning in right there.
So should I just slow down or should I go into second gear?
Slow down a bit. Going right then, indicating be careful. All good?
Yeah.
Our car, we have to cross the road lane a bit. Not a nice junction. Second gear. Yeah. Job done, well done. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Okay, you're taking too much for granted there.
Yeah, I just didn't even look there.
Yeah. And you might be fine 100 out of 199 times out of 200. And someday someone's going to be calling down to their neighbour and drive out of there. Okay, handbrake first, or neutral, sorry. Job done. Excellent, well done. Happy days. So that was eventful anyway. Cars on the wrong side of the road, cyclists. From your point of view, the driving is coming on nicely though.
Yeah.
Still a few bits and pieces that I'm talking to you about. It's not too bad, but the roads we're driving on are quite fast. It's quite hard, but it's good. We're building everything up. So we've a bit of a battle going on there with the gear stick. It has a few wounds on it. We have the speed. So the speed, just the build up of speed is a little bit quick.
Yeah.
So I might drive for you the next lesson and just show you what the build up of speed should feel like. At the moment it feels a little bit anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same the way I just put my foot on the accelerator when I'm taking off. Like I think that's just my initial thing, just to press my foot down real quick. Like.
Yeah, it's anxious.
Yeah.
But again, it's really good. I mean, we're really happy about where we are, you know.
Yeah.
Lesson 10. No practice in between. Driving out on crazy roads. Stopping at traffic lights. All of that carry on. Can't argue with where we're at, you know. Bit of improvement, but have we seen a lot of improvement in 9 hours? Massive improvement, yeah. I would, if I told you on lesson 1 that in 8 hours time you'll be pulling out of your estate there on that hill on your own, you would have said, I don't believe you. So, good progress. We need to watch just nicer gear changes. So nicer gear changes means using the gear stick and using the pedals.
Yeah.
But again, that's repetitiveness. Again, I might demonstrate that for you again the next day as well. What else? Yeah, speed then. Just more gradually building up the speed. It should feel more controlled again.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Thank you. We don't have another one in there, do we?
In where?
For another lesson.
Oh, I don't think so. I'm actually away now for 2 weeks.
Drop me a text then, yeah?
Yeah, I will. I'm not back till like the 1st of August, so I'll just text you when I'm back and I'll see.
You going on holidays?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Spain.
Where?
Malaga.
Lovely. Alright, well enjoy yourself. Thinking of you back here giving lessons. Alright, mind yourself.
Alright, see ya.
Well done today.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, any questions? What's going on in here? So, That lesson was lesson 10. That girl is not practicing, just doing her lessons, but as you can see pretty well, we did quite an eventful lesson there. Guy on the wrong side of the road who's going to be famous on TikTok later on. I would imagine there, if anybody's seen that, the guy came out of the traffic light junction and onto the wrong side of the road. I'd imagine he's not used to driving on this side of the road, and he just lost the plot there. The things that girl needs to improve on is just her gear changes and a little bit of anxiousness trying to go a little bit fast. She's not breaking the speed limit or anything, but it's just the build up isn't smooth and it's not clean. It's firing up. It's as if it's taking off at in Mondello or something. So we've got to get that smoother and more comfortable and more relaxed. Any questions? I've seen a bit of messing going on. I have some moderators, but if anyone's, we've got to remember, guys, that these people are all learning drivers. They're not going to be perfect. They're going to make some mistakes along the way. I'm here to make sure that mistakes are small mistakes and that everything is safe, and that we are under control. But they're going to make mistakes. Driving in the bike lane, he didn't correct. So if you listened there, I talked about bike lanes along the way. I said that if it's a broken line, we can drive in the bike lane. So if there's a broken line, it means you can cross it. If it's a continuous line, we shouldn't cross it. The angle of the camera is pretty weird, so sometimes it can look like we're driving out of position on the road, but believe me, we're not. She was constantly in it, mate. Yeah, that's fine because it's a broken white line. The road is narrow. Some of the cycle lanes have broken white lines. If you're an instructor there, show me your badge and come and do some lessons for me. People don't realise they were once learners too. Don't mind them. Who cares? Like, leave them off. Haters are haters. People are sad. If you're going to be sad in your life and have to comment about a learner driver, you need to get up and do something. She did amazing, guys. Stop being rude. Who's being rude anyway? Yeah, you're right, Holly. What is the biggest change you'd make to the current driving test? I'd put parallel parking in it. I'd put bay parking in it. I'd put emergency stop in it. I'd put motorway driving or dual carriageway driving in it. I'd make it much harder. I'd make it longer, probably. We all learn to drive once. Imagine if someone said all of that about you. What were they saying? Who cares? Don't listen to them. Kick them out. I'll kick them out. At the end of the day, everyone was in the same position. What were people saying? What was going on there? Did she make it? Hey Tom, how are you? 4,000 likes. Give us some likes there. So what I'm going to do now is I am going on to a pre-test lesson. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do a live on that, but what I'm going to do, if my battery doesn't last at all, is when you're on live, your phone battery gets like eaten away so quick. My aim now is to flip the camera and to let you see. I'm going to commentate on the drive across. I'm going to be going on the M50 and I'm going to commentate and let people see the correct way of driving. Hopefully I won't make any mistakes. If I do, You can make a big deal of it and I still won't care, but I won't make any mistakes. So anybody who's interested in driving in the correct way to drive is going to see what we should be doing. And Lou, she did well, to be fair. There's so much road work. Yeah, she did. Look, she did amazing. From where that girl has done 9 hours, that's it. Started off in a housing estate, very nervous, very scared, and now she's building around the place. It's a huge difference. You guys haven't seen where that has started. So anybody who's not saying silly stuff there needs to get a life. I'd love to see some of the robots in these comments who never make a mistake in their lives. I don't see any too many bad comments there, lads. How much practice would you reckon outside of lessons? Loads. 12 lessons will never get you anywhere. 12 lessons is very, very basic. It's no practice in between them lessons. You're going to be basic at the end of them. You'll be able to drive a bit, you'll be able to get around the place, but there's lots to learn. Somebody, I think, was asking how to contact me. My links are on the page there, link to Instagram, link to Facebook, and then you can message me in there. You can't message me here because I need to friend everybody, and I'm not going friending 10,000 people. So just jump on to Instagram or Facebook. Please follow this page if anybody's not following it there. Please like it, and please share the live to tell people what we're doing. Again, as I said, I'm going to flip the camera around, I'm going to commentate, and hopefully people will get some benefit from it. The camera in the right angle here. That's pretty good. That's very good, is it? Okay, that'll do. Okay then, so in a housing estate like this, we want to keep it nice and slow, nice and steady. Park cars, kids, movement of people around the place. We don't want to be doing anything too crazy. Top of the road here, we're going to go left, so check your mirrors, indicate to the left. It is a stop marking there, a continuous white line, so up I come and I stop. Lots of checking at the junction, left and right. Check your mirrors, off you go. road signs there tell me ramp and cycle lane coming up. We're going to go right at the top. There is my stop sign, so I need to stop at the top here, up to the line. Full stop, hill start here, it's a bit tricky. Handbrake on, checking left and right all the time, left and right all the time. Out, get your position correct there, come out onto the correct side of the road, straight out, don't be cutting corners, which lots of people do. Traffic lights are clear, pedestrian lights, roadworks on the side of the road all along here, so I'm not going any crazy speeds. And roundabout coming up, then we are going to go to the right on it. Second exit off this roundabout, so mirrors and signal to the right side, right hand lane, second gear, get ready to stop. There's nobody coming, so I'm going to continue keeping nearer the roundabout at this point, all the way round past this exit. Check my mirrors, indicate left, follow off. Then in a 60 zone, then we're coming into build up our speed. I have a garage here on my left hand side, so I need to be careful of it. Some traffic coming out there on the left. Just being cautious there because the guy there is edging out, or the girl there, so I was cautious and I gave a little bit of space out past nearer the white line. Still in a 60 zone here, and I'm up at 60 k's along here. I'm in 5th gear driving along here. Again, we're trying to plan the road as best we can all the way around, as far as you can and as wide as you can. Build that picture up to be as good a picture as possible, so as that we are not getting any shocks or any surprises. So we have a blue signpost here which tells us we're coming to motorway. Can I go on motorway? Yes, I have my full license for a long time. That's all good. Learner drivers cannot drive on motorways. At this motorway junction, we're going to take the 3rd exit off it, so I'm keeping in the right hand lane here. I'm indicating right, down into 2, get ready to stop at the line. Anybody coming? Nope, so I'm ticking on nicely, keeping in the right hand lane, keeping the right indicator on, keeping an eye on that exit there on the left. There's nobody doing anything crazy. Keeping in the right lane all the way around, keeping an eye at my mirrors now because I'm going to change across into the exit, and checking my left hand side like crazy there with the mirrors, and away I go. Slip road here, then onto the M4. I'm building up my speed. I've hit 120 k's there, speed limit signs, and I'm doing 80, so I want to try and bang it up there, so I'm giving it the boot. There's a little bit of danger there on the left, but we're okay. I'm merging now onto the motorway, checking my right mirror a lot there, and my blind spot as well is important. I'm up to 100 k's only, and I'm still rising. Motorway is the fastest type of road we have, and the reason it's the fastest type of road we have is because we don't have any junctions on it, so we only have bridges like you see there in front of me. All of the junctions will be bridged over. Okay, I'm taking along here at just 100 k's in the left hand lane. 100 k's at the moment is pretty good along here. The traffic is probably taking along at 100 k's in front and behind me, so we're moving along nicely. into it. Should be nice and gradual there, especially coming down from 120. And I am down at 75 k's at the minute because the traffic has kind of slowed down in a bit of a weird way. Now a lot of people stay in this middle lane here. The correct thing to do is come into the left hand lane. The guy there is moving in and I'm going a bit faster than him, so I'm going to stay out here and go at 80. Okay, what's going on, guys? Are you going to move in out of the way? No. So I'm going to move into this left-hand lane. I'm just going to ease off a bit just to allow things to be smoother. But as you can see, these two cars on the right-hand side, they shouldn't really be in there because they should be in here, in this lane. Why is he out there? Like, what's he doing? Not going faster than the speed limit, so why isn't he in here? Just in the way. Now he's slowing down to 70 k's. So I'm doing 80 here, and I'm just gonna undertake here because he's holding the whole show up there. I did it safely. He's going too slow in that lane. I'm gonna overtake this AA truck here because they are being towed. Going a bit slower, obviously. I'm using this middle lane then to get by slower traffic, which is what that last car should have been doing, but they weren't doing it. They were sitting in there in the way. Middle lane syndrome in this country is through the roof. People just don't get out of the way. Back into the left lane. Use the left lane until you come to a slower car. Out to your middle lane, go past the slower car. Don't use the middle lane all the time because you're in the way. Back into the left lane, stop annoying people who want to go past faster. We got some merging traffic coming out here in the left. I'm going to move into this empty right lane here. So in I go. I'm just going to let that traffic merge out there so it doesn't cause me any hassle. I'm looking at the signage here that tells me where I want to go. So I want to go onto the M50 southbound. Now obviously I know this area pretty well, so my previous knowledge of the area is always going to be helpful, and I'm going to know where to go and what to do. But if you don't, you need to be looking at signs and all of that kind of stuff early on. So take the information early and use it early. So I'm going to start to move into this right lane, which is going to bring me into the correct lane. There's nobody in there anyway, so I'm not holding anybody up, or it's nice and clean. And I'm getting into the correct lane then to get me in position to go down onto the M50. So we're heading southbound on the M50, heading for that Tallaght Driving Test Centre to do a pre-test. Some cars here going a bit crazy. We will just ease off a little bit and let him in if he wants to go in. Didn't have to overbrake there. He's from Cork, so we leave him alone. He doesn't know what he's doing probably. So I just showed a little bit extra caution because he was a little bit all over the place. He was a little bit slow. He didn't know what lane to get into, so I just showed caution. I just showed him a little bit of leeway. I didn't have to jam on behind me, so it wasn't causing any. He was a little bit slow. He didn't know what lane to get into, so I just showed caution. I just showed him a little bit of leeway. I didn't have to jam on behind me, so it wasn't causing any. He was a little bit slow. He didn't know what lane to get into, so I just showed caution. I just showed him a little bit of leeway. I I didn't have to jam on behind me, so it wasn't causing any major hassle. 30 k's, 30 k's, 30 k's, and then boom, 100 k's. So give it some power, away we go. Don't be afraid of your power on a road like this. Get your slip road and fourth gear. Use your power to build up the speed. You don't want to be going 30 k's along there. And I'm back up now at 90 k's, and I'm going to move into I'm going to stay in this lane for a minute because I have some traffic here on my right hand side. This is the auxiliary lane on the M50. So you'll notice the white line is thicker and closer. It's broken white line, but the white bits are thicker and closer together. It's an auxiliary lane. It's used for merging traffic on and off the motorway. I'm just going to build up another little bit of speed here to try and make a gap here and move out into this right hand lane. So I've checked my mirrors, and your blind spots are important. Don't be doing crazy blind spot checks. Just have a nice glance in it. This then is lane 1. Where the white car is lane 2, and the outer lane is lane 3. The lane on my left hand side is called the auxiliary lane, which is for slip traffic merging in and off the motorway. Braking distance, make sure you're keeping the decent braking distance from the car in front. Speed limit on this road is 100 kilometers an hour. Traffic isn't allowing me to go that fast, and I'm not going to overtake it at the minute because I haven't far to go for my exit. Thanks for watching. I'm just going to knock off the live there. I will be back on later on with some lessons. Thanks for watching. If you haven't followed the page, if you could please follow the page. Try and get some more momentum and get some more education for people on the roads.